Hey y'all, y'all please forgive me if I feel sounding look just some little sinuses today. Hello to Love Me, say on Brits Black Chat and Two Lights. Thank y'all, and to always that girl. Hello Auntie, how are you? How you doing today? I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. The Pisces life, y'all. We gonna let people get in here a few more minutes. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is play my theme song, and I'll be right. My open. I'm sorry, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Speak to some more people. Miss Felicia that came in. So, y'all, I want to talk about yesterday. I did a video saying Ariane, the Grinch, and her kid. So, just in case nobody saw this video, it's real short. We're gonna see a reel that Ariane put up this weekend. Her and Martell had the 4-piece nuggets. This was his little time to have them at this Christmas season. So they were out, and this is what she decided she want to place on Instagram.
Maverick. Stop. Maverick.
So this is what she placed on Instagram. I don't know for what reason, but my question is, because I got some comments yesterday that really bothered me, because people were saying you shouldn't talk about kids, leave the kids out of it. First of all, if you as a parent decide that you want to put on Instagram, Facebook, what is it called, Twitter or Twister X now, whatever, if you want to place your child video on there doing that, then it's to be talked about. But what get me the most is the disdain that people have for Melody so bad to where you can't see past your hatred for her, that her kids are being abused. I didn't hear Martell nowhere in this video say, sit down, what you doing, this, that, and the other. It was her. And her daughter is sitting over there on her phone like she don't know what's going on. Like she can't, she blind, crippled, crazy. I can't see nor I can hear what's going on. But it's already in court dates where those kids are messing with her. And my thing is, I want to know, why would Martell leave the youngest one, Sugar Mama, with them anyway? Because if you go back to Brownie page, because she had a still shot of it, and I'm trying to get it, but it's so blurry, that was Sugar Mama that he was doing that to. So it's like, you allowing this man, you allow your son to say it, and you just, stop, quit. So I guess they got mad at me and told me I wasn't a good parent, because I told them I would get you right in the back of your arm, and then right in the little fat piece of your arm, and pinch you in the back of your arm and the bike. And I ain't pinching you to hurt you. Oh, you trying to draw blood. I'm not trying to draw blood. First of all, my kids are not bad like that. This little boy really need help. If you look into his eyes were so dark, and you could see that he was possessed by something, that the anger in him, it was all on his face. The church that I grew up in is a church that we wrestled not against flesh and blood, baby, but there was some Ghostbusters in there. So I have saw a lot of things, the spirits that's been in church, and people, and seeing this little boy like that. And I wasn't being mean talking about him, but y'all don't want to see the fact of that little boy should not have been doing that to that little girl. And Ariana, that as a parent, should have been so calm about stop it, baby. Let me tell you something. First of all, if everybody else sitting down, why you ain't sitting down? Before I clip you up and throw you on the floor. That's the bottom line. I'm not a mean parent, but my kids know I don't play with them. So in one of the comments, she said, your kids are afraid of you. My kids got common sense to know that I'm not fooling with you. This little boy is 4 years old, has been kicked out of daycare. We ain't even got the elementary school. We ain't even got the K4. You have been kicked out of 3 daycares. And all you do to get daycare is learn your little ABCs, drink some juice boxes, eat some snacks, take a nap, and go home. The glorified babysitters. I mean, it's a good job, but I'm just saying, that's what you do there. But yet still, what is he going to do when he get to regular school? So Pice Life said this little boy would have got TKO. And girl, you right. When I tell you out of here for Nito, I don't play with when it come down to your behavior out in public. Back when I was growing up, I'm 25 years old, and always I don't need you a Stu Queen Bee to try to go against what I'm saying. But when I was growing up, you were seen and not heard. When grown folk talk, you left the room. They told you sit down. That's what you did. It wasn't and I had to call you but one time. And when they call you by your full name, you better be somewhere hiding. But that's not what he's doing. And it's like, I feel as though Ariana is trying to give Melanie ammo. You know what? Take your kids. We don't want them over here. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. Just take your kids, put them over there. So I'm going to help you go to court and win your kids. But it's the fact of the matter is, what I don't get about people is y'all don't look at the fact that these are kids are being tormented by this little boy. But then too, I look at the fact of Ariana and Hotel got on the internet Saturday, worried about somebody else's eggplant and their Georgia peach. When you doing this and you got kids out here that are watching this. So I'm gonna go even as far as saying with Tisha and Marceau kids, I don't like Tisha and Marceau, but their kids are off limits. So when you out here and you saying that always to my, oh my God, lightning is going to strike my phone. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. When y'all out here saying stuff about these parents, these kids are school age, especially Tisha's and Marceau kids. You got a child that's finna graduate. You got, a preteen and a teenager, and y'all saying this kind of stuff. And people don't realize that kids are so inclined with electronics these days. They see this stuff. And whether they see it, their friends gonna see it. And they go to school and you make it hard on their life while you saying your dad. So they go to school Monday morning when Chris break up with, girl, I heard your dad out there sleep with another woman. Is that true? They don't think about the kids when they put stuff out here. So y'all make it hard because these days the world's so set on internet. You got babies 2 or 3 years old can work a phone better than a grown person. When they doing something, need them still, what you do? You give them your phone, you give them a tablet, so they able to go out here to explore the stuff. These people out here got to think about these kids. Then you got Marceau, and you got you got Mel out here, and you got Tisha out here on messy Mondays, miserable Mondays with Carl Lucifer talking about Maurice, not with Martell. He like men. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in the car. My daughter shut down. That he like men. So now you got people out here thinking, man, your daddy, you hear your daddy out here, they like men. And she said it's not allegedly. So my thing in all this right here, nobody is thinking about the children. Everybody out here got so much that these grown folk trying to see who could throw each other in the gutter the most and the furthest. But the kids, we don't care. We don't care at all. Let me look at the chat right quick. Felicia said she is trying to get the court's attention. And you're right. She don't want those kids around. She want to have Martell and that little boy, Marez, Spider-Man, Maverick, Knox, whoever he want to be today. And her daughter Paris, which them thing at the end of the day, Martell don't even want Paris. Martell's on Tasha K, did not even acknowledge that little girl. So yes, she's trying to get their attention. And yesterday she did. Because why would I? That was the crazy. I can't think. I was so mad when I saw it because what would make you record this and put it on Instagram like that's all right? Look what my son doing to her. Look what he doing. It's like you bragging. But see, because I've been the mother. I know Mel got a lot to lose, but I ain't got that much. But I'm telling you, I've been where she was at real fast. I'd have called Martell on that phone so fast, and when I would have cussed him out, have my kids back here the next 5 minutes. She been beat up and said, what school is he gonna be able to go to with his baby? Now, he gonna go to the University of Life because they kick you out in K5 and kindergarten. And it's hard enough for a teacher to teach. And to have a bad student like that, it doesn't make any sense. I remember before I got sick, I worked in the school district. And we had a teacher. And I remember one day, we was at the end of the school year. I was like, I can't wait to see you next year. Have a good summer. She said, I won't come back. I said, oh, you going to the new school? We just talking? She said, no. She said, I'm about to quit teaching altogether. She said, Bridget, she said, this right here has done something to me. She said, this class was so bad, and the admins wouldn't happen, the parents wouldn't happen. She said, I'm finna quit teaching. And I was like, man. And see, these kids these days, they cut from a new cloth. That cloth that we was cut from back then, you can get whooped at school back then. You can go they will pop out your bottom right there and they go to the office. And for a long time, because I went to Catholic school, you can get paddled in the classroom. When I got to middle school, you could get paddled. So you can't do that now. But you're right. It says absolutely get it. It says spare not the rod, spoil the child. These kids are tormenting Mel's kids. And Cheryl, you're right. And how you doing? I didn't speak to you earlier. These kids are torturing this little girl. And for you to sit there, and this little girl is only 5 years old. And I know in her mind, she praying, where is my brother and my sisters? Because you got somebody right here that ain't trying to protect you at all. Besides, you should get her phone like she engrossed in it. It's something saying something real big. And you got crazy over here. Stop. This boy got his hand right back wanting to strike her. And then you still gonna buck at her. Baby, nuck if you buck. I want Sugar Mama to be able to go somewhere, take some karate lessons, kung fu, whatever, or just pick up something and rap back on him just one time. And not saying being mean, but when this boy get of age, and see, you already see all the hatred and the malice that his daddy got in his heart, and then you combine that with the mama, and you put those spirits together, they rolled up into one. So, like you say, when he go to school, he not gonna be able to stay because if you can't last in daycare, and that's why I said about the person said yes about me being mean to my kids. No, I just don't play that. My daughter went to school in 6th grade. I'll never forget this. And the teacher he called me one time. I let it slide. I talked to her. He called me the second time. He was like, Miss Davis, I can't do nothing with her. She keep talking in class. My daughter is ADHD. So I would say that she is ADHD. And with her age, she's not bad, but she talk a lot and she move a lot. She can't stay still. It's like she's real antsy. So she running that mouth. And so that first year, she's like kept saying the medicine was making her feel funny. I said, okay, well, we'll try to see if we can take her off of it. How you gonna do? He called me. I had just got back to the lot for my morning about taking my kids to school. I said, okay, I'll be there. I said, don't say nothing to her though. I got to that school. I went and I told my supervisor, I said, look, I got to go to this school. I'll be right back. But if I don't come back, I'm locked up. Don't worry about it. So we was just laughing about it. I got to that school. I went back down that back wall and I knocked on the door and came in that classroom. That girl thought she saw a ghost. When I tell you, she was like, surprise, yes. Play with me. Because these teachers are here to teach kids that want to learn. And they can't learn nothing if you sit up here running your mouth. And literally, that man class was so bad. I'm sitting like, it's another adult in this class. Y'all still gonna act up. But I let her know I'm one of the number. When class was over with, I held her hand, walked her to the next classroom, and said, do you have a problem in this class? Because I got you. Oh, no, ma'am, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But you got this little boy that's doing everything. So it's like on this show, it's not only that Carlos don't care and the cats don't care about each other, they don't care about these kids. So that's why this is called What About the Kids? Because nobody seems to want to care about Melanie's 4-piece nuggets. Nobody but the millimeters and those that support Melanie. And for the rest of them that's up in these comments saying, well, y'all need to talking about this little boy. He need to be talked about. Because maybe he talked about enough, eventually he'll go get some help. And then if Fish Tissue and Marceau will leave Melanie alone and Martell alone, the 4-piece nuggets can live in peace. Because they have to hear people tearing their mamas down. And then if Hotel and Slow will leave Tisha alone, then those kids will be all right. These people not thinking that we live in a day and age of electronics. It's crazy. So seriously, I finally caught alive. Hey, Britt, I'm on the block. Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad you're here, sugar. Glad you're here. And I ain't trying to hold y'all on today, but it bothered me getting those messages yesterday to see that everybody, y'all worried about this little boy. And yeah, I don't want to see the little boy fall by the wayside. But I don't want to see him sit here continuously bullying Sugar Mama. And at this time, she can't protect herself from the bullies. Because here you is got a 5-year-old trying to stand against 3 bullies. And then y'all want to get in my comments. You shouldn't talk about the boy. As long as his mama thought it was all right for her to put that video up there. You gave me all the right in the world to open my mouth and say what I had to say about it. Because wrong is wrong and right is right. Because if that was your son being bullied, she'd be standing up there today, crying and hollering, he shouldn't get bullied. Somebody ought to leave him alone. But the way that little boy act at home, the way she always quit, stop, leave that alone, don't hit me. No. That wouldn't happen today in today's world, not in my house. Maybe somewhere else. Y'all can have that. But we got to get past the hatred that we got for these cast members and everybody on here and think about their kids. At the end of the day, social media is everywhere. That's how kids these days go to school. Back in the day, we had textbooks. You brought your book with your book bag, your pencil, and your paper, and your little calculator that only said 1 plus, the plus minus division sign. That's all we had back then. But now you got Apple Watches, you got phones, you got tablets. It's too much social media out here for parents and people to continue to talk about each other, these cast members, but you don't think about your own kids having to go out here and suffer the consequences of what y'all saying. That's just like, I'm so glad that the Colons on Bell Collective, I'm glad they left because they got a lot to lose, but not only that, they got 2 kids. And like I said, once 4 kids see stuff and see parents these days talk around their kids. Back in the day, you'd be like, go out the room, grown folk talking. You cannot sit there when grown people open their mouth. They open their mouth, you better close yours and get out that room and go somewhere. And if you had something to say before you walked out that room, believe me, you got back there. You better duck. But see, now that parents open and talk so freely in front of their kids, you don't know what them parents are saying to them. And then those kids got to go to school and get questioned. Girl, I heard your mama was this, and I heard your daddy was this, and I heard you this, and y'all this, that, and the other. And it ain't fair. So to the cast members and to Carlos, y'all got something about what about these children? It's like y'all overlooking the kids that's got to go out here and live. And the thing is, once you put it on the internet, I don't care how you think it's going to be scrubbed. It's always out there for you to see. When your kids grow up, when your grandkids get big enough, they'll see it too. Think about these children. When you go out here and saying your mama slept with she don't slept with your daddy. Yeah, your daddy is a punk, all that kind of stuff. And I ain't saying alleged neither. Okay, you ain't got to say alleged. Let's see. Either she trying to get Mel to flip out on her again like she did before when she told him to pull up, or she intentionally want Martell to lose all custody so Mel can leave Huntsville. I'm gonna agree with you on both parts. Because I first of all, as a mother, I would flip out. Because if I had to watch that video and think about how you put it out there like it's all right, oh, I'm flipping out. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm a nice, cool, calm, collected person. But I tell you, leave me where I'm at. Don't let me get mad. And my thing is too with the Martell situation, I think she just want to have Martell and that little boy hugs, and that be it. And Paris can probably pretty much go to her dad because she don't really care about her, because she more concerned about having Martell. And see, all them times that them other seeds that didn't make it to this world, she wanted to make sure somebody made it so she would have access to Martell at all time. So for the next 18 years, whether he marry her or not, and whether he go with her or not, she's always gonna be a part of his life. And that's what she want. I want to be a part of your life at all costs. So I'm gonna have him right here, and that's it. I ain't gonna discipline him. I ain't gonna do nothing for him. Just as long as he's in this world, I got Martell hooked. And I don't know why she don't see by now. If this man got you walking around here for 10 whole years, 10 of them, and he ain't married you yet, baby, you a dummy. You don't lost half of your life, adulthood already, because you don't know when God will come back and get you. And when you can have a happy man, a good husband, something like that, but you two be waiting for a man that ain't got nothing. That's my biggest thing. You want Martell. Martell ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but you want to hold on to him. I ain't never saw nobody want to hold on to trash. When my trash man come on Mondays to get the trash, we pull it to the front of the house, on the road, let them come and get the trash. I don't want to hold on to it. Lady Pooh said she is trying to make sure he loses custody of the 4-piece nuggets as well. His parental rights. The kids are his final connection to Melanie. And Lady Pooh, when I tell you, if he lose all right, his mind already gone. What little bit he got left, oh, it's gonna be gone, blown, because he don't want to lose connection at all. As long as he can have them kids there and say when he do get them, what your mama doing? Where y'all going? What you get? How your mama doing? What she say about me? He like that. Cause that's why he went to the courts, wanting to get be able to have first refusal rights when she got to go somewhere. Call him first for what? You don't even have the kids full time like that no more. So what I'm gonna call you for? Well, I need your mama number. For you to harass her and call her every 2 minutes, asking about where I'm at. No, sir, ain't gonna happen. He will lose his mind if he don't have no way to connect to her. He don't care. And she just not want those kids around. But I want these people to get it together on the show and realize that y'all got to stop saying he's going to snap and the bird and the seed of... That's funny when you say bird and seed of Chucky gonna be. But you know what, Lady Pooh, she already in danger. See, you don't mind blacking that eye. You don't mind go ahead and give a little black eye. Or, they like the box. I'm not finna be with nobody I gotta put my hands on. If I gotta fight for your love, I don't need you. He's already doing that. And see, I think that's why that little boy now, it's so easy for him to want to buck at Sugar Mama and always put his hands on her and put his hands on Ariana, because that live she had not too long ago when he was in California coming back from the reunion, she was like, stop, don't pull my hair, don't do that. We wouldn't even have that discussion, little boy, because you put your hands on me, I will break them off. I mean, come on now. You got to get to the point where you don't see your son is reenacting that everything y'all do in this house. If he do something to you, he say something to you, that little boy is repeating. I also put a video up in that one yesterday where she was talking about Melanie. She's like, yeah, that's why she don't want me on the show. And she just a liar. And he said, and you are too. Just as clear as day. When she said that Melanie is a liar, he said, and you are too. And I'm like, this little boy just called you to the rug. So everything that he hear that y'all say, that's what kids do. They repeat everything you say. And they're doing all this in front of these children. They don't think about it. Again, what about the kids? And let's go over here to Ken and Whoop Whoop and Trisha, whatever the girl name is. Ken want to be them people daddy so bad to some other kids that don't belong to him that he don't see that you trying to push that man out his kid's life. If I could just throw you out the door and talk about you like a dog in front of them and everything else, and I could tell the way, if he said that last week in that episode about, yeah, the parents, I'm the mama and I'm the daddy and Trish the mama, he talked about like that, talk about him in front of those kids all the time. So those kids, eventually, especially the little girl, gonna be like, I don't know who to love. Cause if I love my dad, am I gonna be wrong? If I love kid, am I gonna be wrong? Again, what about the kids? Y'all don't think about that. Y'all go out here and run y'all mouths, and because you on this show, I gotta say this, I gotta act like this. It ain't just you. I would say this. I am 25 years old, always. Don't you say nothing. And my dad is the pastor of a church, and he met this big age that I'm at. I still watch what I say, how I act. If I post something on Instagram, if I post something on Facebook, I try to be oh so careful about what I say. Why? Because I'm part of the first family, and I don't want that to reflect on my parents. And my God, but they my godparents, but they my parents. They my mom and dad. I always been that. So I don't want to reflect on them. And people don't think about that. Your life and what y'all do, it reflects on your kids. Hey, Jay Bliss, baby, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you. I hope that you had a good holiday. And I'm waiting at my mailbox for my gift if you sent me something. I'm just kidding. But y'all, it's sad. It really is that baby had to sit there and be tortured. And you got these people sitting here watching you being tortured and praying that your sister and brother will come and find you and your daddy somewhere where Martell should not leave that. If you don't take nobody else with you when you going somewhere, at least take her. At least take Sugar Mama with you. The rest of them probably can fend for themselves, but Sugar Mama she ain't got a dog in that fight. She's small. She's just 5 years old. And I hope now that people will see this video, will put this video out somewhere. And I said yesterday, take this video and copy it. And I mean, I know I didn't send the mail. I know a lot of people, other people probably had already sent the mail or she saw it for herself because it was online. But he should say, now don't leave that baby with her. I don't care where you go. If you go to the bathroom, you need to hold it. And because she can't go with you. Wherever you go, she need to go with you. Don't leave that baby with them. And for all the other grown folk on there, leave the children, leave all the parents out. Be quiet, hush mouth. But y'all, that's all I got for you. My thing is, I just want to go over some of them comments I got yesterday. We're just trying to act as if I was being mean to that boy because y'all don't care nothing about Melanie's kid. I wouldn't have that much hatred towards anybody. I a lot of times I tell people some stuff to people think you will think. My mind don't go that way. I'm such a positive person, so I would never dislike nobody that bad to where I wouldn't care if somebody was taunting your kids or saying some of your kids or doing some of your kids mean because you talking about kids. And if she didn't want her child to be talked about once again, she wouldn't have gotten on Facebook. And since she decided she gonna take herself and go on Facebook, then things like that, it tends to happen. But y'all, always that girl, I need you to show me while I'm on here how to make you a mod. Because, I'm not good at this. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all, please continue to pray for Melanie. I think she goes back to court. The custody case, I think, is before the DV case. So please continue to pray for this lady daily and her kids. I mean, this all the kids around here on these shows has got these parents out here that's talking reckless and they don't think about the kids the other day. Say a prayer for them. Stay prayerful, stay mindful that these kids won't be able to go through the crap that their parents are putting them through because it's crazy at the end of the day. But y'all know I love you, and I hope that everybody had had a Merry Christmas yesterday and got everything you want. If anybody want to come out here and take down this tree, my daughter, I put the tree up, Mom. I ain't taking it down. Well, baby, that tree will be sitting over there in that corner looking real pretty and lighting up that living room because I ain't doing it. But y'all, anyway, peace, love, and prayers. Yeah, we need to continuously pray and continue to look up for Melody. Y'all, and Jay Bliss said, always, I'm blessed in you. She all right always. I mean, Bliss, Jay Bliss, always, she all right. She good. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Go get some rest. I hope y'all got the rest of this week off. It's Thursday. I've been so behind on my days, but y'all get y'all some rest. It is now 7:27. I'm going in the house. Y'all have a great day on purpose.
One of my favorite quotes till this day: God will put you back together in front of those who broke you.